tonight. This is another wonderful product from Joe, and it's actually in their watering department, so we're calling it Aqua Joe. So this is a 50-foot Fiberjacket max hose with metal fittings. So this is never going to get stuck to your spigot. It's never going to crimp or get kinked or get stuck in a knot. It's lightweight, so it's easy to roll it back up. It's not going to scratch your car or whatever. Look how he's trying desperately to twist that, and it just will not twist. This is like an incredibly magic hose. So we have it for you for the first day at a clearance price. 4 payments of $618, which is about a $16 savings. We actually have them out here on a scale, so you can see this is just a regular, like a typical garden hose, rubber garden hose that you would get at the big box store. And here is our Aqua Joe Fiberjacket Max. So look at the difference in weight on there. So on this one, you're looking at, it looks like it says about 6 pounds. And then over here, we have a weight of less than half of that, less than 3 pounds. So if you are somebody, and you don't even have to be a gardener, if you're somebody who, you know, washes your car or drags the hose around for whatever reason to spray stuff off your house, or maybe you've got a pressure washer or whatever. Hoses are like the bane of a gardener's existence because everything needs to be watered, but most hoses are heavy, they're dirty, they don't want to roll back up into that nice round shape that they came out of. They always want to, like, halfway rolled up, they want to go the other direction. What's that all about? Or they get all kinked, or you forgot to bring them in and it got cold and then they cracked in the sun or in the freezing. So we hate hoses for all those reasons, but you will love this hose, and already 1,000 have been ordered today. Sean Pickford, come in here and tell us all about it.
Yeah, good to see you again. So yeah, this hose is really cool, Caroline, because I use mine even when it's freezing cold out because I like to get the salt off the vehicles and stuff like that. So what's really neat is this has a jacket on it, a fiber jacket. Same thing they make firemen's hoses out of. Because let's face it, if you're going to drag it around the corner or across the driveway near those sharp pavers or fencing or whatever it might be, this is protected. Notice on the end there too that we have billet aluminum on the end, so you're not going to step on it and crush it. There's an inner sleeve that the water goes through. Then there's an outer jacket, and that jacket on the outside is what protects the inner hose, so you don't have to worry about it getting punctured or, you know, kinking and that kind of stuff. You saw the weight there. So this is 2 pounds, 13 ounces, yet it's got a burst strength of 600 foot-pounds.
Wow.
So I use my hose all the time. It's a real hose. I use it whenever I'm out in the garden. I put it around the hose reel here, and I can take it off and use it even when it's filled with water. It's still flexible and easy to, you know, maneuver around. You can put watering wands on it. I love using it with my pressure washer. Why? Because it's flexible and easy to maneuver. Let's face it, some of the hoses and this guy that I have laying here on the table, I got this out of the shed earlier today. It won't come out of this round shape because it's been out in the cold.
Yeah.
So it's stuck like this.
Right.
So it's really hard to use and maneuver. This guy is not.
And again, I've got it wearing it kind of like a bracelet. It's 2.5 pounds, not even. Super lightweight. I'm holding the whole hose right here. How many hoses can you? Even a 25-foot hose that's a rubber hose is much, much heavier than that. I think we have a videotape of you using this hose. So let's take a look at that since we're not going to spray it around in the studio. Everybody watch this.
Sounds good.
Today I wanted to show you how I use my Aqua Joe Fiberjacket hose. As you can see, I have my favorite watering nozzle hooked up to it, watering the flowers. Real easy to do. Plenty of water flow because of that 5/8 inch diameter tube inside the Fiberjacket. Gives me all the water that I need, whether it's watering these plants, whether it's filling up the pool. We just opened the pool, needs a little water so we can get the filter going, or even hooking it up to my favorite sprinkler because we just put some grass seed out in the yard and we need to make sure that it gets plenty of nutrients from that water so it grows the new grass. The other way I really like using it is with my pressure washer. This is my Joe pressure washer. Notice I have my Fiberjacket hose all hooked up to this. That 5/8 inch diameter gives me all the water flow that I need. I have plenty of water flow. Not only that, I have flexibility to go around the corners and it's easy to move because of the lightweight design, yet really durable jacket on the outside. So these are just some of the ways I like to use my Fiberjacket hose around my house. I'm sure you're going to enjoy using it around yours.
I love it. I love that because we have well water, and I think you might too, because you live close to me. So you know the water pressure is notoriously bad. So it's nice that you've got the larger diameter on this hose, more water flow and better water pressure, also depending on your nozzle, of course. Also, don't forget, this is never going to rip, tear, kink, any of the above. It's also not going to rust. You have to be careful too. Sometimes you see those metal hoses, those coil hoses, and you have to be careful because those will also have some problems sitting outside. Also, this billet aluminum on the ends means that you're not going to get this rusted and stuck to your spigot. You're also going to be able to get your sprayer nozzle on and off of here very easily too, right, Sean?
Yeah, because we put that sleeve on there, that light blue sleeve you're seeing there. Normally you just have the billet aluminum piece, but you got to try and twist that on your fingers and it tears up your fingers. This whole thing turns while the hose stays in place. So it's much easier to put it onto things, whether it's a pressure washer, the spigot itself, or other hose nozzles and wands. So it really makes it so much easier. And you get a 3-year warranty on a hose. Think about that.
On all the Sun Joe stuff this year, it's 3 years. I think it's great.
Yep.
So listen, 35% off. That equals about $16 saved for you. 4 payments of $618. Oh, Sean, one more quick question. If I need more than 50 feet of hose, can I connect multiples of these together with no problem?
As many as you want.
Awesome. So get as many as you want. If you need 200 feet of hose, get 4. You're getting a great savings today, and just toss the other ones. Get rid of the rubber hoses. All right. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Okay, it's time for my pick of the show, and his name is Philip Watson.